Hello, welcome back. Solana Gaming with Barndog. Where have I been? Year and a half, I've done nothing. Basically, for me, it's always been about passion, doing the gaming, doing the videos and all of that. Obviously, I went down the tangent of running marathons and all that. My last video being my Paris marathon last year in 2023. I ran Rome and Paris 2023. I also did Cairns and Sydney. So I ran 4 for that year. This year, I've run 2 marathons. I ran Cairns and Sydney again. And I'm taking a break from 3 months. I need to get my Achilles tendons under control, my hamstrings under control. So I'm taking a break, doing some research, and I'm going to start from the ground up, get myself running properly, all these kinds of things. So what have I been doing? Lots, as normal, real life. I work in Web 2, driving the cranes again, all that kind of stuff. But I haven't stopped gaming this whole time. I haven't stopped keeping my eyes on Web 3, all of those kinds of things. My partner and I, Tash, we went to Breakpoint in Singapore. That was straight after the Sydney Marathon. So it timed out really, really perfect. Tash took a week off. It was school holiday, so it worked out really, really well. Now, I want to talk about the this video in specific, which I'm doing now, is about BattleRise. You can see I've got a BattleRise shirt. What's BattleRise? Is it Solana? It's not. It's actually not Solana. It's on a layer 2 on Ethereum. It's on a different chain. Now, I've just got a zoomed out picture. I'm going to change that shortly. And you can see in my room, this is my very messy recording room. I could use a background filter. I could use a green screen, but I don't want it. That's not what I do. I don't care. There's a heap of stuff in the back there. You'll see it. We've moved into our new house in the first half of this year and just finally got myself able to record, keen to record and wanting to get into it. So let me change that camera and we will get into what BattleRise is. Okay, so BattleRise. Why am I playing BattleRise? Where did I find out? I actually found out about BattleRise via the Monkey DAO. They did a small partnership and gave out some game codes, which gave you a bit of a boost in the game, and you could get started quicker. You got some of the purple crystals, which is your in-game currency, and it got me started about 3 weeks in. I bought the monthly subscription. It's very much like Clash of Clans, where you can put 10 minutes into it, or an hour, or 2 hours, or 4 hours a day. There's a lot of grinding. Like Clash of Clans now, it's got 16 town halls. If you start early, you're going to have to grind for months and months and months, if not years, to be able to catch up to being full end gameplay. Unlike Clash of Clans, where you need to get to 16 to be able to be maximum level, you get 5 characters in your team. If you do well from the start, if you do a little bit of research or watch some videos, watch some guides, see who's playing in the PvP side of things, what units they're using, maybe you streamline your characters. If I remember, I'll mention 2 or 3 of what I think are some of the best early on characters. For example, Tristan as a team leader, he's my favorite. But it is on Etherlink, and you need to send Tezos tokens, XTZ. You need to send them to your game wallet. All of this shit was very difficult for me to work out how to do. I'm a Solana maxi. I've learned Solana. I've done a little bit on Ethereum. I've done a little bit on Polygon. I've done some stuff on Binance. And it's like, holy shit, how do I get these tokens to my game? So you don't need tokens. It's a free-to-play game you can happily play. I'm going to show you a small trailer and then start getting into it. But it is free-to-play. You don't have to spend a cent. If you do want to buy the monthly subscription, that's done on your Google Play or your Apple Store. Obviously goes to the team, helps them build, blah, blah, blah. But to me, it's very much like a Clash of Clans monthly subscription. It's around the same price. It was $14 for me in Australia. And it gives you boosts. It gives you a little bit of gold. It gives you a little blue shards, which they help you level up your characters. It gives you additional shards towards leveling up your characters. You can see on the screen here, this is entering an arena screen. It shows you 5 players on your team, 5 players on the opposition team. You can see 7 stars. That's the individual character's level. They aren't over the top important. They just give you minor incremental boosts. Very cheap to level up at the start, but then to get to level 7, it's 1 million gold. That takes a long time to farm in the game. So this is a game that will take you probably years. I've been playing for 6 months. So does that mean you are keen to get into a game that might take years to get everything leveled up? If you're a completionist, then it's enjoyable. I still play Clash of Clans. I'm not max out all 16. So for me, this is a game I've been playing more than Clash, and I've really, really been enjoying it. I was keen at the start, bought the monthly subscription. I've done that now for months. For the last 2 months, I've bought their battle chests, and they're like $100 each. So I've spent real money on this. That's coming from my standard credit card. And for me, if it's making me spend money, I'm enjoying it. And that's not getting any NFTs. So this is a game, I'm not sponsored to discuss it. I'm not paid by the team. I'm earning nothing doing it. I genuinely enjoy this. If you're chasing a game that's going to flip, sell NFTs, all those kinds of things, then it might not be for you. But I'll go into the last September character challenge, and I'll show you some very big possibilities. Let's have a look at the video. All right, so as you can see, you can download it on Apple Store, Google Play. You can play it. It's all free to play. You can see whether you get used to it. There's no annoying ads, but the ads are actually worth doing for your dailies. This is a game that's obviously the ads are a revenue source. A lot of games go down that angle. How do they get them into the game? They give you either a little bit of gold, a little bit of blue shards, or a little bit of the purple crystals, all of which you do want and you do use. So we did see some gameplay in here. That's actually Tristan throwing out his shield. So this is a battle game, 5v5. So this is, I'm told, similar to Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't played that. Marvel Strike Force, another game. There's plenty of auto battlers, 5v5s out there. I enjoy it. It's the first one I've played. This is why I was looking for a new mobile game. It just ticked me in the right box, and away I go. I'm half a year in now, and I actually met the team in Singapore. So I saw them at one of the Token 2049 events and got a t-shirt off them. I'm in love with it. You know, like, I'm enjoying it. Doesn't mean it's a game that I'm going to go and speculate on the tokens and any of that kind of stuff. No, it's not financial advice. I don't want to put this out there as financial advice. I'm not 100% happy on the tokenomics as well. I'll mention that while I'm thinking about it. The tokenomics, 100 million total tokens, of which 20% go to the team, and that's got a cliff for 12 months. Then monthly vesting, 24 months. To me, the tokenomics just don't seem right, but I'm playing it for the game primarily. I haven't been in an AMA situation with them. I would quite happily take this team to a stage and do that. If they want to, they can get in touch. I'm trying to open up a ticket in Discord and find out from the team. But from there, I will put all the links down below for things that you need, including the white paper, including their YouTube channel, including their Twitter. Always make sure whenever you're watching anybody's videos, you confirm it. Usually it's just smart to go to Twitter yourself, X obviously, and search for the official site. I try to help people out where I'm. You just got to be very careful clicking on random things. So what is Etherlink? It's a layer 2 on Ethereum. To me, it was difficult to work out how to get resources into that, how to get some USDC across. I couldn't work out how to get a little bit of BNB dust across there. So basically, I was lucky enough in Discord. There was a couple of the lads helped me. They need to put tutorials together for this. If there's enough interest from people, I'll do a tutorial. I would like to get back into doing videos, and this has gotten me interested. So to be able to get money onto Etherlink into your wallet, you need Tezos tokens. So Tezos tokens are XTZ tokens at about 70 cents each. Why would you do this? You don't have to, it's free to play. But if you want to be participating in some of the things, so they did do something in September, which was the Tomes of Tiamat. It was a free NFT mint. They are doing, I believe, the first gaming NFTs on Rareable, which is the NFT marketplace. To me, it's not as easy as Tensor. I prefer Tensor, but this is what we've got. I want to play the game, so I'm going to learn myself. Now, to get Orochi, he's kind of like a monk. And to get him, you needed to mint all 5 books. They had very small percent chances for ones of the Book of Tiamat. That was like a 1% chance or a 0.1% chance. Either way, there was very small. And then you got different things. So to do that for the month, you got 1 book just for signing up. It's all free to do. And then you got 1 book every 6 days. And, you finish with a total of 6 books. They did do something where you could convert 3 books into another random book. But if you wanted to complete all 5 and mint that into Orochi, you needed to potentially buy some. And you can see here, I shouldn't need to zoom in. I bought 2 books. I had to buy Nanthos and Tiamat. I bought one for 15 XTZ, so not a lot of money. And I bought another one for 129 XTZ. That was about $90 at the time. So this has got me interested enough to be able to do that. I'm under the impression that this will be the only way to get this character. I don't think it's going to be my team leader. Currently, it's still at 38, so I still need blue shards. I'm still playing this game 20 to 40 hours a week, doing my dailies, absolutely doing my dailies. There was a mad rush this morning at the end of the month to get to be in the top 10 on the leaderboard for the multiplayer. That's a valuable thing to do, because the top 10, you get a level 40 item, a purple level 40 item, and that is actually quite useful in just progressing your character's gears. So all of the characters in the game, let's see if I can get to it. There's one. All the characters in the game have potentially 6 items. You can have 1 legendary item, 2 of the epic items, and then you can have 3 others, whether they're commons or rares or whatever. That's fine. But you're limited to 1 legendary, 2 epics, and then the rest of whatever you mix up. To me, this has been a really enjoyable game, and leveling up your gear, min-maxing, all of that stuff is there. I've enjoyed it. I don't think there's an immense number of people in the PvP side of things, but they've got a good way of making it work with their auto bots that are there to fill spots. So you're always going to be able to do your dailies, to do your daily grinding. I do think you need more gold for doing the PvP side of things. You get 500 gold for a win. I think it should be doubled to 1,000. That's just my personal experience. It's very hard to earn gold when you need 1 million to finish off your character. There's something like 40 characters. You need a lot of gold in this game. It's just going to take squillions of time to complete them all. I've played the video. Let's talk quickly about getting Tezos tokens if you want onto Etherlink. So for me, I actually saw the Wormhole team at Breakpoint in Singapore, which was very cool. They don't support Tezos, but if you want to get tokens from Solana onto Ethereum and then swap it around, then you can do that. Or you could do something like set up Kraken, send your tokens directly to Kraken, and then this is how I did it. Set up a Kraken account, sent some USDC there. I then converted my USDC into Tezos. You then need to send Tezos into an Etherlink chain, into a natural wallet. That's QKai, that's the one I used. And then you need to bridge it to your Etherlink wallet. So it's a long chain of things. I'll put all the links down below. I'll also put in a link of the video. I was very lucky to be given the information from just chatting in Discord, and even having to work out how to add Etherlink onto my mobile MetaMask. It was quite painful, but you do a bit of Googling, you do a bit of research, and it's not too difficult if you take time and patience. From there, though, I think it's a fleshed out game. I've enjoyed watching. Every month they balance the scales. So this month they actually changed Orochi straight away. They changed his abilities, but then they also changed the Nightwalker Fencer. They nerfed his stats a little bit. One of his attacks, damages and stuff like that. So much like World of Warcraft, they're going to manage the characters. In the PvP side of things, there are armies that are much stronger and combinations. So what you need to do to work out from starting off with is maybe start with characters like Tristan. I think he's probably one of the best characters to level through the game. and even Sybil as a DPS character. I think she's really good. As your healer, I've actually got it. I've got my phone open at the same time. As your healer, I think Sigward, he looks like a paladin. I think he's probably the best early on healer to get at least to level 30 until you work out the game. The characters can get to level 40. It's really hard to get the last 3 levels. You need 1,500 blue shards, then 2,000, then 2,500. So you're spending 6,000 tokens for those last 3 levels. Getting level 30 is actually pretty easy. So it's a game that you can play around with, and there's 8 different dungeon types going up to a difficulty of 10. They've got monthly challenges, changes. I haven't seen what this month's all going to be about, but this isn't really going to be a gameplay or a full breakdown of the game or anything like that. If you've got questions about the game and if you think there's interest and all of that kind of stuff, put some comments down below, like, share, all those kinds of things. And I want to get back into gaming. I'm going to do some Solana stuff, of course, show people what I'm doing on Solana, but this was the first video I wanted to crack out there. I've really enjoyed it. I think, from my understanding, is they're going to be doing more of these monthly challenges, and that could be a potential chance that if you just casually play it, maybe do dailies, there could be a potential chance. Maybe you got the Book of Tiamat and someone buys it from you. If the game explodes and goes up, then of course, more players, more books, more things, the prices may come down a bit. But I don't know. I've really enjoyed playing it so far. Yeah, hope you guys like. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.